What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another weekly market setups where we go over long-term trades and short-term trades. Let's get right into it. First pair, AUDJPY as always. Okay, again, long-term, we're still waiting on the retest. All right, but that's what I'm saying. It's not gonna come for a little minute. Because we see we hit long-term, we've hit a point of resistance. Right? So what I'm looking for is for this to fall down to retest. So what I'm gonna look for, let me just get the path tool. Okay, whenever structure breaks, all right, right, currently we're still on an uptrend. So as long as we keep making higher high and higher lows, we're still gonna look for buy setups. All right, until structure breaks, get on a lower time frame to see better. As you can see on the day time frame, still on an uptrend. Okay, so until structure breaks, we're not gonna look for that counter trend. So to play for this is gonna take a little minute. Might be a week from now, 2 weeks. But if this uptrend is to continue, it needs to make a higher high and obviously come back down to retest, which the higher low will be projected right here. Okay, so long term, we're gonna wait for a break of this high, and then we'll catch down the retest. Approximately around 85.5, not 85 even. Okay, in that area, in that 50 pip area. Okay, but again, we're still waiting. Long term, we know we're waiting on that retest. So if this was to sell, right? If this was to come down back to the higher low and doesn't break, we again always got to wait for the break construction because it could come down. Okay, but third option, if it does break this higher low, it comes down to comes back up to retest. Okay, then we can start working our way down to the counter trend, zone by zone. Okay, so let's see how the structure is looking like in the lower time frame. Right, as you can see, currently we are struggling to push past this high, but again, we gotta wait for structure. It could do whatever it wants. So we're gonna wait short term. We're gonna wait for the break, and we can catch that the retest at 84.5, right at that mid level. Okay, so if you get a higher low right at 84.5, golden trade, hop in that. Okay, of course, wait for all your confirmations. Make sure the sessions is lining up. If this is London session or the overlaps of the Tokyo and Sydney session, and you have a higher low, you get a higher low situation right here. Perfect. That's a perfect trade. All right, just take it to the next level now. Okay, again, this higher low. If this higher low is broken, anything right now we are trending up. We're expecting to. We want to keep trending up. We're expecting to keep trending up, but of course, anything can happen. So you got to be prepared for anything. So short-term sells for the bears. Okay, if this high low is broken, come back up for the retest. Okay, short-term, getting that sell a little quicker. Okay, so that's the possible. Okay, the long-term and the short-term for AUDJPY. If you have any questions on AUDJPY, you can either contact me on the RH Made app or you can comment down below in this video. Okay, we're still waiting for a retest. Might have got it with this long wick right here. Let me check it out. Okay, so long term, obviously we're still uptrend. So we're only looking for buy situations. So long term, we're waiting for the high to be broken, come down for a retest. Okay. So long term, we'll wait for that retest at 78.5, right on that mid level. Okay, day time frame showing us we could possibly be coming down. Okay, again, so right now you're in the middle, right? It's not really a good time that you want to just gamble, right? You just wait for structure to break break this higher high, this point of resistance up the top. Okay, and wait for the retest. Or okay, say it does come down here to the high low. Okay, until it breaks and retests the high lows, you're not good to sell. Okay, always wait for the break of structure. All right, but it's on the daytime frame. Obviously, that's going to take a while. So lower the time frame for the trades of the day. This was a play from last week. We were anticipating this higher high broken in the retest. If you got in, I mean, we most likely got stopped out. She came back. I only gave you 40 pips. Let's see. Let's see where can this go. All right, so we have the higher low right here, right? And we know it can either retest off of the previous higher high or the previous higher low. So this could either come back down to 77 even and continue trending up, or okay, we'll have to wait for the break of this high low, right? For the bears, break this high low, and at the retest, you can enter in for a set. But again, currently we are in an uptrend, long term. So I don't think it's gonna sell. Me personally, I'm a bull on this pair. I don't think it's gonna sell. But if it was to, obviously anything could happen in the market. So if it was to, you'd obviously wait for the breaker structure, and then you can enter in at the retest of the 77 major level. Okay, so that lower high at the 77 major level, if you get a low high, perfect. That's what you want if you're a bear. Start making the bears red, obviously, so no one gets confused. Okay, so all the blue path finds are all the bullish plays, and all the reds are all the bearish plays. Okay, and next pair, if you trade GJ and GU, make sure you go check out Juvy's video. He does Sunday pre-market videos, and he goes over GU and GJ. Next pair, USD JPY. Okay, this was the play from last week. He went it in. Okay, 156 pips. Okay, pretty calm. Okay, so if you were a bull, and you took that trade, congratulations, you just ate. You just congratulations, you just ate. So long term, USDJPY again, we are bullish. Did hit a point of resistance, so we'll see how it reacts to it. Okay, so long term, okay, uptrend. So you see in the daily time frame. Okay, this higher high right here didn't get retested. So we'll see, you know what I'm saying? We'll see what happens long term. If it comes back to retest or not. Because it did make a new higher high and a high low. Right now it's coming down to retest. So place for the bulls when it comes back down to 109, around 109 even. Okay, expect this to keep trending. Okay, so long term we're planning to enter at the higher high. Okay, so we know short term obviously it's it's at 109.7. We're looking to get to 109 even. That's 70 pips you could capitalize off of. So on the lower time frame, we'll look for a possible counter trend. Obviously, at the break of structure. Okay, so we know it's coming down to retest. Okay, so same spot that you cut this trade in from last week. Because you see, it didn't quite touch, but hey, long term, we'll see. So let's lower the time frame. See if we can get an entry. All right. So if you're a bear, when it comes back up for the retest, that would be an ideal spot for you to enter. Okay, at this higher low. And I would honestly, if you're a bear, I'd honestly get out of the trade at the 109 even. Get in your trade. Let me make this red. My fault. Let me make this red so no one gets confused. After you get in profit, you take some profit over here. Just move your stop loss to break even or in profit. All right, just to be safe. All right, so bulls, we're trying to buy at the retest. Okay, and bears, you are buying at the retest of the 110 even, 110, 100 level. All right, around that area. All right, so those are both short-term trades. These are both for about today or tomorrow, at least either one. All right, we'll review that at the end of the week for sure. All right, last one, Euro USD. Okay, long term for Euro U. It's looking like it's coming down to retest the previous higher low. Okay, so yep. So this is from last week, right? We predicted that come down, come back to retest. All right, so this trade is still, as you can see, So I'm looking to carry Euro USD down to the previous high low. Okay, to the previous high low. Currently, it's long term. Currently, it is uptrend, but until structure is broken, obviously, until structure is broken, so looking to buy this. Just give us a second, a little. There we go. Okay, as you can see on the monthly, we did hit a point of resistance, right? So we could possibly see a long-term sell coming, but again, we have to wait for the break of structure, right? The 122 500 that monthly resistance, right? So we could possibly long-term possibly come see this coming all the way down to 1.08. Okay, but obviously we got to take it level out of time. We got to wait for structure to be broken. As you can see clearly, downstream structure was broken, possibly to come retest either 186 or 183. Okay, so for bulls, what you're looking for, which I mean, I wouldn't be looking for this, but if you're a bull, an ideal spot to buy, okay, we'll be at the retest of the higher. If you're a bull, no, if you're a bear, once you right test, once the retest happens, you're gonna look for the break of structure. Because currently this is on the uptrend, right? So you're not gonna just enter in. You're gonna wait for the break of structure on the lower time frame, right? So you're gonna wait for either double top or the higher low to be broken and retested. Okay, so let's see where this is going. Okay, so we're gonna put a rectangle on this. Okay, so if you're a bear, you're gonna wait for price to reach and break structure. Okay, so you're either gonna wait for a double top or the break and retest of the high low. All right. So that's a short term for Euro USD. Okay, and long term, we're expecting it to come back down to the weekly high or low. Okay, and then from there we'll we'll see what happens. You can have an open TP. Once you get in, you can have an open take profit and just let it keep running long term and just take profit at the high low. And you know what I'm saying? If you the profit and just keep letting your trade run. All right, and that concludes all the the long-term and short-term setups for this week. If you have any questions, comment down in this this video, or you can contact me on the RH Made app. We are available on Android and iOS. We also have the website. All the links is down below. If you have any questions about the community, you can contact any of us on our Instagrams, which is also linked down below. If this video helped you in any way, hit that like button.